Madam. Yeah.
Okay, so what we discussed yesterday? Anyone? What from where we started from yesterday? So we revised the creation of master data and also understanding the tables, right? And the basic understanding of reports. So this was your basic master data creation and posting of the transactions. Okay, and so also we understood what is a specific ledger posting. So in SAP, whenever you post any transactions, system will update in all the accounting principles on all the ledgers. If you want to post a specific ledger, if there is a requirement from the business, if they want to, if they request you to post to a specific ledger, then we'll use this transaction FB50L from the GL perspective. Okay, that is sorry from here to here. This is one scenario, and the another scenario is where we can, after posting the document, if we want to do some changes in the fields, so we can't change all the fields, but there are certain fields that we can change. The field changes can be we have the settings where we can create the rules for the fields at the document header level, at the line item level. This is the scenario what we had seen yesterday. Yep, and also understanding of exchange rate configurations. So I will come back to this again. So park and post. So parking the document means you are posting some incomplete information. It's not posting, you're parking the document with insufficient information. So if you don't have some sufficient information, then what you will do, just you will park the document. So whenever you get approval or whenever you get complete information, then you will go ahead and post the document. Okay, so until parking, so parking document will store in your PKPF table with the status V, but it won't update in the reports because it's not actual accounting document. Once it is posted, it will update in your relevant account, I mean in the relevant reports and in the relevant accounting tables. So post. So recurring documents, what are the so, Chari, you can mute yourself otherwise. So
Sorry, sir.
So recurring documents, what are the recurring documents? So recurring documents are the documents which are repetitive in nature. Example, best example is rent. So every month you are paying rent to your owner, the fixed amount. So it will be for till 1 year, at least to 12 periods. So like that, you have a number of expenses, thousands of expenses for the company will be in repetitive in nature. So we'll create all those thousand that expenses will be created as a recurring documents as a reference. With the help of those reference, with the help of reference documents, we'll post the actual transactions with the help of recurring program. I hope and that is very clear for everyone, right? So with the help of this program, we'll execute the recurring transactions, recurring whatever the recurring documents are there. System will post the documents with reference to the recurring documents. So these are the scenarios what we seen yesterday. Any questions, everyone? No questions? S- So Divya, you faced some issue, I think, right? Yesterday you were not able to.
Yes.
Have you resolved that issue?
Mm.
Company code, the country issue?
Not yet, Pramod. I'm facing issue in posting
Acha, so what is the error? I mean,
posting document.
so we'll
Uh,
do one thing then. After this class, we'll connect and
After
we'll
this
we'll
class,
try to resolve the issues. Okay, we'll take
we'll do
some
that. Okay.
working session so that it will be helpful for others also.
Okay.
Okay, so any other? So what are the issues you are facing? Right, we'll discuss end of this session.
Okay.
Okay, so let us understand. Yesterday I was like interrupting your exchange rate configuration related, right? So basically, so your exchange rate, I'll explain you here. So what happens? So in case if you're posting some foreign transactions, right? Suppose you're posting one USD in foreign currency, you're posting one FB50 GL document. So in the backend system has to know that $1 is equal to what is my local currency INR. We since our company code is INR and you are reporting at the consolidation reporting is USD, but you are posting the transaction in USD currency. When you post the transaction, system has to translate to the local currency, company code currency, which is INR. So we need to maintain the configuration settings. It is not configuration. We to maintain exchange rates. Okay, where we maintain the exchange rates. So we have to specify $1 is equal to 85 rupees, something like that. Okay. So whenever I post $1, if I post something around $20, how much it will be? 20 into 85, correct? So if I post $1, system will update in the local currency field with 85 rupees. So this is some exchange translation. So similarly, if I post in INR, so obviously system will translate accordingly from the exchange rate table. So whatever the values I have maintained, so 1 INR is equal to something I have maintained, which is 0 point some 25. So if I post 1 INR, so system will update 0.25 INR. If I post some 100 into 0.25, so it will update the values. Okay. So for this, what we have done yesterday, so SAP has already provided different exchange rate types. That's what we discussed yesterday. Okay, so what I mentioned, G, one is B, one is M. M is average rate. All the accounting transactions will be not only accounting. You take any transactions will be translated based on M average rate. So B is for selling bank selling rate, and this is G for bank buying rate. So under M we'll maintain these exchange rates. Okay, in case if you think that you want a different exchange rate while posting the transactions, we can default exchange rate type in document type also. In document type also, we can default the exchange rate type. I'll show you. Okay, let us test thoroughly now. So what I'll do, FB50, while post a transaction, will system will automatically will pick the value from the table or from the configuration. We'll see what we have. So what is today's date? 3rd 8, right? So system will automatically pick the recent maintained. So I'm just posting with the USD now. Okay, let us. So we are posting with one scenario. You are posting the transaction in foreign currency. Why it is not coming? Okay. Now just you can. Okay, I'll FC test here. This also FC test. Okay. So GL account, which is 3000 expenses, and this is sorry. So no one is observing. This is not our company code. What we should do? If this is not our company code, we have to change the company code here. TA98 is our company code. So change the currency since I want to test in the foreign currency mode. So this is your third item. So FC test one and just giving description and the document type is SA GL account 3000, which is expenses account. This is 1000, which is a cash or bank account. So I want to give some, for example, since we are posting the value, so I want to give $1. So we'll see what system is updated in the background. I mean in the exchange rate maintenance for $1, how much it is updated. We'll see. Credit. So give $1 or so for the on the credit side. So since it is an expense account, system will expect one cost account assignment and some business areas mandatory here and also text also mandatory. Press enter. So I don't see any errors. It's a green debit credit matching. So click on post or you can document simulate. You can simulate the document. Simulation is test run mode. You can confirm for the post document. So you posted the document. Now I have posted the document in which currency? I posted the document in document currency is USD. So currency USD 1 rupee 1, so $1 $1. Now I want to see in my local currency how much it is translating. So $1 is equal to 95 rupees. So somewhere it has been maintained in exchange rate tables. Okay, there is a transaction code called /OOB08 is the transaction code for maintaining exchange rates. And one more thing, this table, this is called table exchange rate table. So this exchange rate table will be maintained in the real time, monthly, quarterly, yearly, daily also. It depends upon the client requirement because exchange rate, definitely there will be exchange rate fluctuations daily, right? So it depends. Now, so if you go ahead and look here M, and we posted the transaction in USD transaction, and we want the translation to INR. We'll see the latest date. So 95. So its system is picking from here. So after this we don't have any other date. So we posted with today's date and system automatically translated the nearest exchange rate, which is 95. $1 is equal to. In the if I would have posted with the $10, then system would translate 10 into 95, which is 950. So we have the table for this one. The same table SC16N, and if you look at here ticker table. So exchange rate is your M. The currency I posted is USD, and I posted two currencies INR. I mean expecting INR currency value here. So between USD and INR it is mentioned 95 rupees. This is the latest date entry, the same one. This is your configuration setting and this is your table, ticker table. Fine. Now let us try to post the reverse order. I mean we'll post the transaction in INR, we'll see the value in the USD. Slash OFB50. So let this let us keep as it is only. So GL account, which is 3000 and 1000. So here okay, now INR, let us give 1 rupee. We'll see for 1 rupee how it is calculating it. Come back. So I'm just simulating here itself. So double click here. So here you can see the more data. Under more data itself we can see here 1 rupee to group currency amount. So it is taking it from INR to USD. Okay, INR to USD. Execute it. So INR to USD it's a 2. So I posted one is it is 2 extended 2 for 1 INR 2 USD it is. So that's the reason system updated 2. Okay. So if at all if I give something 100 here, then system will change it to 200. So for example 200, take 200, 200 into 2, how much it is?
Sir, have
Simulates.
you started recording?
Huh, recording sir, recording. So you can see here 400. Is that correct? So 200 into 2, 400. So simply the calculation is very simple for the both. You have to calculate 1 into 95, 10 into 95. I mean basically if you are entering something while posting the transaction 60 into 95. That's it. So I'll come back to the table here. See, it's picking from the here. So 200 into 2, 400. That's the reason system has updated 400. Double click here. You can see it from more data also. An option is there 400. So system picking accordingly only from the INR to USD. We posted the transaction in INR and we are expecting the translation values into USD. So that is correcting it is calculating correctly only. So 200 into 2, which is 400 in the transaction level. Earlier also we posted with 1 USD. So 1 into 95, 95 only. Now one more thing that I want to tell here. I'll post this one. So take anything, not only this one USD. So I'm just considering the another accounting document. What I'll just will see what happens. Okay, for your understanding, I'm just giving small value 111, which is so I'm posting in USD. So how much the value you're expecting here? INR? Anyone? Hello,
200.
sir. I'm posting in USD, sir. What was the value in USD?
1 by
80.
200.
Sir, earlier we had seen that scenario, right? I'm just repeating the scenario.
Okay.
How much it was? Value? 95, right, sir?
Right.
Mm.
Okay. So 95. So see, $1 is equal to INR 195. So $1 so 1 USD is equal to 95 INR. So always 1 USD is equal to 95 INR. It's very simple calculation. Okay, $1 is equal to 195 INR. So, but in case, so we can override these values in the details tab itself. We have this option, right? So initially, so now it's not getting changed, but slash O FB50 again. It's not editable. Okay, now you can edit the values USD. So instead of entering other details, just go immediately to the details tab. See, it's coming. So automatically system is populating your exchange rate also 95. So I can override this value. I can make it to 99. So system gives this message: exchange rate 99 deviates from table rate 95, yes, by 4.21%. So in the table, in the exchange rate table, the settings we maintained between USD and INR, which is 95 rupees for $1. Now I'm just, while posting the transaction, I'm giving 99 here, so which is deviating the exchange rate value with 4.21% more. So now I'm maintaining 99. We have maintained 95, but we are posting the transaction with 99. So there is a difference of 4 rupees. So that is deviating with 4.21%. So basic data, press enter. So you can enter the values. Obviously, system will update with 99. It has to. So why I'm giving 1? Because it is very easy to understand. Okay, press enter. So click on simulate. So double click here. So go to the more data. So it is updating with 99. That's correct. $1 is equal to 99 INR. Are you clear, guys? So what are the scenarios we had seen? One is USD to INR, that USD to INR, which is 1 is to 95 rupees, and the next is INR to USD, which is 1. How much it is? 1 to 1 is to 2. There's something we maintained with 2 rupees value. I mean $2 value. 1 INR is equal to $2. If you make 200 into 2, $400. Okay. So this is what we maintained in the table level. But we can overwrite while posting the transaction. The another scenario, overwrite while posting. Okay, this is the first scenario, normal scenario between USD and dollar INR, then INR to USD, then we overrated the value, exchange rate value, while posting the transaction. Now there is another scenario where we can default your exchange rate. So for this document type, instead of the value is getting from M, right? Always the value is coming from the M. But we can default, if you want to default with a different exchange rate type, that is possible. You can try that scenario. I want it from LK. What you can create your own exchange rate and give some value. You can default to here also. So how that is done? Go to the OBA7 table /O OBA7. OBA7 table. Go to the document SA document type. We are posting with SA only, right? All these days for the B50. So here you can have this option. Instead of M, you can give some other value, some other exchange rate type. If you want, you can create your own exchange rate type and you can assign it here. So all SA document types will be translated from this exchange rate type. You are defaulting it. I'm not doing anything because this is standard and this is used by all the company codes. Any questions?
Sir, if we make it as a default for SA, so exchange rate will be updated only in SA documents.
Yep.
But it will variate with other document type, right?
So that is only
Posting.
applicable. Yes, this is applicable only for this document type.
But entire organization should have same exchange rate in all kinds of
Entire
document type.
entire organization means
One company code in that.
TA98 company code. This is GL document. So you mean to say that other transactions, right? For example,
Right.
take vendor invoice.
Invoice postings,
So
customer
okay.
postings.
So in that case, you have to default here also M. See, someone has defaulted with own exchange rate type. You can default it. But this is something standard which are used by all the users. So better to create new one, and you can do some research work. You can do some experiment. You can create your own document type and you can test the different scenarios. So this is standard document. I don't recommend to change the standard document types. Someone has changed here.
Okay. So if we want to default it
Yes,
anywhere,
everywhere you have to
it should be
apply.
do for all kinds of
Yes.
documents.
Yeah, it depends. So if your client says they want only specific exchange rate type for the specific document type, what you will do? You will do it only for specific document type, right?
Okay,
What do you say, sir?
correct. But how means what is the requirement of that special document type?
Depends, right? If say
Depend.
they particularly if they want to post with a specific currency type.
Hmm. Okay. So here we have an option to make it
Yes,
default
many will be there, sir. Many options will be there in
based on
each
business
screen.
requirement. We can. Hmm.
In SAP, you will each screen will have thousands of options. Thousands of options. The more the options you know, the more the knowledge you will have.
Yes.
Okay. So, so my request is test all the scenarios. Okay. So here
Hmm.
document type we are defaulting the
Sir, is it recording or I think I didn't see the recording?
defaulting the exchange rate type via document type. It's not recording, sir.
Hmm. Okay.
Think we no, it's recording.
Okay. Okay. Done.
Why? If it is recording, you will not listen, huh?
No, 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 not like that. If in case if we have any doubt, we can refer the recording.
So tomorrow
Uh,
onwards, next week onwards, I'm not recording the sessions since you are not listening.
no, no, I'm listening, sir. I'm listening.
Then why you need recording session?
So actually, what happened when I'm following that Excel sheet with the path, I got a doubt on the deletion of company code
Okay,
from the different ledgers. So
okay.
when at that moment, I refer the recording.
Hmm. So any questions on these scenarios? Specific ledger, exchange rate, park, posting, recurring, so that we can proceed with the next scenario.
As of now, no for me.
No, sir.
Sakshi, Sakshi, is she's there?
Yes, yes.
Is it clear for you? All the scenarios what we discussed yesterday and today?
Yes, yes.
Okay, now let us understand validation. What is validation? What is the definition of validation? Anyone? Validation. So you're validating the data, whether you're posting the right thing or not. Okay. For example, so if you look at here, FB50. Okay, so this is we are in. So it is someone has. So I think immediately someone has entered the T code with a company code LE01. So for example, I'll give you something odd number here. Some okay. Press enter. So system is validating the data whether the given company code, given legal entity, given organization code here, which is right or wrong. So it is checking against your table. It is checking against your table. It is checking. Basically, it is validating the data. The entered data is correct or not. So like this. So user while posting the transactions. So if they enter some wrong data, system will throw the error. So we'll create our own validation. So as per the business requirement, we can create your own validations also. So the validations can be created at the header level. The validations can be created at the line item level. The validations can be added for the whole document. Now let us understand one validation. Okay, I'll give you a very simple example so that you will understand. So for example, if if your company code, if your company, okay, give me a minute. If your company code, what is the company code? Is what is our company code? Our company code?
TA
TA
98.
Yes. I'm just waiting for your response. Okay,
We are in
TA98.
mute.
Huh? If your company code is TA98, okay, my condition, my condition is my document header text, okay, should be TA98. If user enters other than TA98, if they enter something, some wrong value, okay, something other than this value, so system should give some message. Okay, so this is called prerequisite. and this is called condition, which is check. Check is condition, and the message. So what the message you want? What message you want? The user entered wrong, so entered value. So entered value is incorrect. Please check, or it's up to you. Whatever the message you want to give, or you can maintain. Please maintain with TA98. We are informing the message to the users, right? So this is your validation. So while posting, so whenever I post any transaction, system will check this 159 TA98 whether user has entered TA98 or not under this field, document header text field. If user is not entering TA98 other than TA98, if they enter, then system immediately throw the message saying that entered value is incorrect. Please check. Maintain with the TA98 as header text. Okay, this is called validation. We can create as many as conditions. This I had given very simple example. Now you say, no, Pramod sir, we want not, it has to check not only company code TN98, it also check and document type. So you can create your own, what do you say, conditions as per the requirement. If document type is SA, so this is applicable only for the document type SA and the company code TN98. Whenever I post with SA, so this is applicable. This validation is applicable. If I remove document type, what happens? So it is applicable for all transactions which are posted against this TN98. Understood? If you are able to understand this validation, then it will be easy for you to configure in the system. So let us go ahead and configure the system. So validations. So GGB0 is a transaction code. Okay. So see validation. You can see the different categories: asset accounting, cost accounting, financial accounting. So we are learning financial accounting, and we have three areas: document header, line item, and complete document. So usually we'll do it at the header level or at the line item level. So header level. So header. So create one validation. Give some validation here. What is the name of the company code? So something. Okay. Can give anything. I'm just giving some what do you say, some easy one. Okay, validation for uh, header data for TN98 company code. Okay, so under this, so click on save. So click here, click on step. So I'm creating step now. So here this is the same thing. I want to do it for the header data. So prerequisite. So double click here. So system gives this message. So we are under prerequisite check message. This is what I explained you. So under header data step 1 prerequisite check and message. Okay, so here what we should do now, system will expect some technical parameters. What is your company code in technical? What is the technical field name for company code? What is header technical team field name for a document header text? So where you can find all these details under accounting document header. Okay, so double click here. So go to the what we need. What is your prerequisite? Company code. If company code is TN98, so company code. Select it from here. Company code. Double click here. Double click. So system will come here. I mean system will pull the value to here. Company code is equal to. So is equal to the logical fields are there here. Click on is equal to. If company code is equal to constant value, my constant value always it will be TN98 because my company code is TN8. I'm putting this condition for this company code. If you want to put other conditions, if you want to continue with the document type and document type, so it's up to you. Okay, I'm just giving only company code TN98. If my company code TN98, check header data. So what is your field? Header text, header. So see document header text. Double click here. My constant value should be should be uh, TN98 only. Okay, message. What should be message? This is the same one only. It's a system is giving every time. So message, you can create your own message. Click on maintain messages. So click on messages. So you can create your own message. See, I already entered many times. So entered header document header text is incorrect. Okay, 98. Click on save. Come back. So this is should be something capital letter. Click on save. Come back. So you can select the message number. This one, enter document header text is incorrect. Please enter TN98. Press enter. So system will copy the message here. Click on save. Save and generation successfully completed. So come back to this step here. So I'm just creating one validation for the header data. If my company code is TN98, the document header text should be 98, TN98 only. I'm just giving an example. Okay, always my for this company code always header text should be TN98 only. If at all if user enter something wrong value, then system will throw the error message. If prerequisite is not met, if prerequisite is met and check is not fulfilled. See in the message it is mentioned clearly. If prerequisite is met, but your check is not met, not fulfilled. So what it will do? It will throw the error message. Enter document header text is incorrect. Please enter TN98. Click on save. So this has been completed. Any questions on this one, guys? Anything that you did not understood here?
Not in steps, but this message will throw in GL
Okay, we'll come
only, or
we'll test it. So Sakshi, now as a consultant, I've configured this one. We need to do the testing also, right? Whether this is correct or not. The testing part needs to be done. So we'll come back to the. So we have one more configuration setting. So go back to the configuration sheet. So this is what we defined GGB0. We have one more thing. We have to assign it to the company code. So we have not assigned to the company code. This validation, the validation what we created, we have not assigned. So OB28 and we need to activate it. So here we have go to the new entries. So company code is TN98 and the caller point we defined both header level, right? Your company code and header text we defined at the header level. Validation, yes, we have to select the validation we created, which is what is the validation we created? The last one.
last one, last.
So TN98, yeah, this is the one. So we had given something called head TA, right? So that is fine. And activation level. What is the activation level? What should be the activation level? Active. We should keep your active. So in case in between, if you think this validation I don't want to activate this validation, you can keep it as inactive always. Active. So click on save. So continue. So what we have done, we have created validation and we assigned validation to the company code. Company code with a call up point with activation level. Two state settings. Now let us test with AB50. So 38. So what I'll do, this is a field, right? Document header text field. So I'll give something wrong value here. This is anyhow. This is reference field only. It's not mandatory. Ignore it. So 3000 and 1000. So here a debit, here credit. So here some value. So text, cost center, business area, press enter. What is the mistake I've done? Anyone can tell me what is the mistake I've done?
Company code
Yeah, yep,
AD01.
yep. Good, Sakshi. So we are entering the transaction without seeing the company code itself. Okay, I am not seeing it. What about you people? You're not concentrating? Slash O FB50. Now you will say that, sir, you are only not seeing how we can see.
No, no, not like that. So we are in
Huh?
same company code now, so automatically it will pick up by
So if
with
the,
that.
since this system is used by n number of users, right? So like us, many of them are using. So whenever the latest person enters a new company code, so automatically we'll update the latest company code here. So that's the reason. TA98. So we need to be very careful. We should have patience. See each and every field. Document date, give some date. So reference, give some value here. Okay, some test for or validation test. Okay, and you can don't give any. Okay, you give some wrong value here. We'll see how it works. GL account 3000 and 1000. Here you can see some value here. Okay, I'm giving 11 rupees, fine, no issues. Credit and text some value here. So cost center, this here business area. I'm not selecting business area because this will populate from cost center if I'm not wrong. So happy with this message, but it is showing as
Enter document.
information, but it is error message. Okay, system will not leave me, so I can't save the document. So until I resolve this issue, enter document header text is incorrect, please enter TN98. So it is prompting user, it is informing user to enter TN98 under this field. Is that clear, guys?
Sir,
Interesting.
will it accept only TA98 or adding with TA98? Means TA98 document posting we can
but
add, right?
what is the condition we had given, sir? What is the condition we had given?
Should contain TA98.
Yes, what is your check? You are breaking the condition again. So GG B0 financial accounting header later TA98. This is the one, right? Step one. So you are already given check. So system will check TA98 only in the inverted commas. Specifically, you mentioned TA98. So it will check between inverted commas, which is TA98. Did I answer to your question, sir?
Hmm. Okay.
Not happy,
So,
huh?
no, no. Question is okay. So TA98 is there, and
Hmm.
addition to TA98, something text or
Okay,
number or
okay.
something is
Just
there.
tell
So,
me, sir. Tell me. TA98
uh,
here. TA98 and give some number here.
huh,
Okay, sorry. This is
some miss 98.
TA98. Give some value. That's what you said.
Right.
Okay, press enter, sir.
Okay. So exactly what we have mentioned in
So
that.
then what is the use of validation, sir? That's what I did not understood. Why validation then? That too we
Hmm,
kept it in the inverted commas also
okay.
to check. Sir, system is very strict. That's what I want to say. System is very strict. It will work accordingly.
Okay.
Okay. So
Right.
system
Got
will
it.
not borrow something. Please, your first four characters are correct. So please proceed with your document posting. No. The condition,
Oh,
this is a check is a condition. It will work based on the condition. You're saying something? Yeah, someone said something.
No, no, nothing.
y-
Hmm.
not from this process, just a normal question. Is SAP is a case sensitive?
Very good question. Very good question. So we'll test that scenario also, Sakshi. Even I'll also come to know. Even I'm learning SAP. So TA98. This is what Sakshi asked this question. So press enter. Yes, it's a case sensitive. So Sakshi password is case sensitive, right?
Yes.
Yes. So similarly this also. So system even it is checking for the exact case sensitive. So case. So exactly it should be TN-rated in the large caps. System is throwing error. That's a really good question. It's a case sensitive.
And, yeah, and for whole SAP, like where we create the company code TA19, right now you have capital letter T and capital small letter A. When we write somewhere in capital TA, so it will take or not, have you
No,
seen
no.
somewhere?
So system will check always the exact value what we entered here.
Not here only, like when we start, when we do the company code, na, when we assign the company code, from there only. Suppose we
Acha,
have
in the
assigned
settings
any.
you are saying, in the settings it will take it. We are not creating any validation if you want. I mean, okay, so you mean to say that while creating OX0, I mean the company code, for example, slash OX02, I mean company code creation. Let us say, take one
Huh,
example, create new entries. So if you give some value with the normal small letters, okay?
yeah.
So use something. So this also I'll put it under small case. This also I'll put it under no. This is also I'll put it under small case. Here also small case. Press enter. So system is automatically it is these values are getting changed to caps, and this is keeping as it is. We'll see how it will update it. So this is fine. Let it be. We are testing with our company code. Yep. So come back and see. See. See the description. It can be small or large, but this has been changed to capital letters. Did I answer to your question?
Yes, yes.
Okay, this description can be smaller long. I mean smaller uppercase, large. I mean what do you say? Capital letters, right? But this is getting automatically converted to the uppercase only. I mean capital letters.
Yes,
Okay, but anyhow, don't dig into that much. Okay, try to understand the scenarios.
yes, yes.
So this is clear for everyone. What is the validation? How validation works in SAP system?
Yes.
Yes.
So let us post. Okay. So let us post with a positive scenario. If I give TA98, then system is not throwing any error. System immediately posted the document without any prompting the information also because the validation is correct. Now let us understand similarly for the so here in this case user able to know what is entered and is getting message if he entered something wrong value, that is called validation. But in substitution without user's knowledge, substitution, sorry for the spelling mistakes, I am very bad at spellings. Substitution, this is, I think this is wrong. Substitution, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay, so substitution, substitute in the name itself it is there substitution. So you're replacing some value here, replace some value. So the prerequisite would be there obviously here also. Okay, but here there is no check or message. I want just to substitute the value. Substitute the value. For example, you take some this one we had to add header value. Now we'll take a reference field. If my company code is TA98 again, okay, T98, and substitute the value for this reference field. I'm considering reference value, okay, reference field. I'm considering reference field as substitution. So if my company code is TA98, reference value should be 1 2 3 4 5 6 some value. Okay, I'm expecting this value for this field. In case if user entered some value with some value, they have entered some this value. So what happens? Without user's knowledge, while posting the document, system automatically will change value to 1 2 3 4 5 6. Did you get that? So the prerequisite is my if the conditions so my company if my company code is TN98, the reference value should be 1 2 3 4 5 6. That is the substitute value. I mean substitution in the sense that the value will get always updated with 1 2 3 4 5 6. In case if user entered some other value other than this value, then system automatically will change to substitute value only. It will not enter user entered value and user will not get this message also. So without user's knowledge, without user's information, this is getting translated. After posting the document, they can go ahead and check, but it will translate automatically. So let us understand practically in the system. If it is working, we'll see. or if someone has entered some change the configuration settings. So substitution, what is the substitution configuration setting transaction code? So substitution GGB1. Okay, GGB1. Okay, again financial accounting header level. So let us create substitution. Substitution. So let us take a reference TA 98 something. Okay, TA 98. Let me put uppercase. So substitution. Substitution for reference. I think we already tested for other company codes. I think. Okay, for TA 98. Okay, press enter. So this is done. So here we are. So click on step value. Now you can select the which value you want to reference field. Reference. Here we have the reference which is XBLNR. Click on reference, select it here, click on continue. So constant value. Okay. So you can copy this one. Control C, Control V. Now you can give prerequisite value. What is the prerequisite value? Condition. Tell me the condition what you want. If company code, if my company code is, what is my company code?
TN98.
Company code. If company code is equal to here we have is equal to constant value is TA98. Okay, so system is giving in the uppercase only. Now substitution, what is my substitution? Reference value should be always something called 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, I'm just giving some value, an example. Click on save. So save and generation successfully completed. Keep your cursor on step 1. So if my company code is TN98, the value for the reference should be always 1 2 3 4 5 6. If user enter 1 2 3 other than this value, then automatically system will update this value only. Without user's knowledge, user will not see any error message. That's the substitution how it works in SAP system. So go back to the AB50 slash OFB50. So this is a value, reference value. Okay, so I don't give anything. So this is TA. So let us give this one TA98, or else just ignore the both values. We'll see. It will system should consider system should check both of them, right? So 1000 here, debit, credit. Here some 200 some value, 200, and the text is some stationery expenses, cost center. So business area, I think that is fine. Press enter. So system is giving some first error, which is TA98 for the document header text error. So go ahead and give TA98 as capital letters. So TA98. Now press enter. So I have not given any value here. Click on post. So document display. Why reference field is not working? What is the mistake we have done? Anyone? Have we assigned to the company code?
No.
So mistake slash OOBBH is a transaction where we assign substitution to the company code. Company code is TA98. Okay, and caller point is definitely it should be 1. Header data. Substitution. Select your substitution what we have created. So activation level 1. So press enter, click on save. So continue. So back. So go back to the again transaction posting slash OFB50. FB50 is your transaction. Okay, always remember 38. I don't want to give both values. System has to check both values. Is it boring? Okay,
No.
press enter. For me, it is very boring. Entered documented text is incorrect. So we have not entered anything, even though it is blank. System is expecting the value for the header text, which is TA98. So press enter again. So when I pressed enter, right? So why it is changed? Okay, this has been changed to small caps, small letters. TA98. Press enter. See, when I pressed enter, automatically the value is populated. Automatically populated this value. Okay, let me remove this value. Press enter again. Again, it is changing this values. It's substituting the value. Okay, I'll just silently what I'll do. I'll just click on post. So document will get posted. We'll see after posting the document. 25th display. So obviously system is updated correctly only. So without user's knowledge, it is auto populating. It is auto substituting the value. So that is the way how substitution work in SAP system. Of course, both validations and substitutions we had seen the scenarios. Now you can experiment from your side. What are the scenarios you want to try? But ultimately, how it works in SAP, I've explained you. Any questions on this validations and substitutions part?
No.
Okay, that's good answer. So what is next scenario is field status group. So this is we already seen this one, right? So but let us understand. So let me close many screens from here. Okay, now FB50. So give the same values. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is your TA98. Okay, TA98. Now 3000 and 1000. So debit, credit. So give some value here, give some value here, and now press enter. So this 3000 for this GL account, since it's a cost account assignment, system cost center is expecting, it's mandatory, it is expecting. So 100. Press enter. So this an entry is required in the item text field for 1000 GL account. Text field is mandatory. So it is coming from the field status /OFS00, which is GL master data creation, right? Where we create the master data. So this is our company code. Go to the assets 1000 account. So under 1000 account, go to the create bank interest tab G001. Double click here. So under G001 general data text is required field. So text is required field. That's the reason while posting the transaction FB50 for this GL account, system is expecting required field here, text field here. See item text field. So without entering, I can't escape. So I have to enter. Then only I can post the document. So text here. Any questions on this one? Field status group?
No.
Okay. So let us at least try to understand what is a suppress, because optional is it's up to you whether you want to enter or not. So what I'll do, I'll go back to the where we can change the setting for the field status. How to change this screen is coming from the GL master when I double click here. But changing the field status, where we should do /OOBC4, which is field status group, field status variant. Why it did not got open? Yeah, it opened very lately. Position. What is your field status variant? TA98. I think we had given the same identification. So select your TA98, double click on the field status groups, go to the G001. This is what we assigned to the GL account. Double click here and general data. So under text field, which is required field, I want to make it to suppress. Click on save. So what happens for the suppress field? So this FB50 transaction, so just beside to jurisdiction code after W, I think I don't know what is W. So after cash discount something. So this will get completely disappear. So suppress means hide. So /OFB50. So you can see now it is showing, but we have not entered the GL account. Why this is not coming in capital letters every time? So this is 3000 and this is your 1000 account and this is your debit, this is your credit, some value here, and this is also some value. And so cost center, business area, press enter. Okay, so text is not, I mean, dissipate in the sense this is getting suppressed. So you can see now the 1000 GL account, this has been suppressed. I can't enter any value here. So it is showing something ash color, something. I don't know what is this color. So if I try to enter, I can't enter value, but I can enter here. I can enter here. So for the 1000 field status group G001, we made suppress field. So that's the reason system is not allowing me to enter value. Okay. So under general data, it's an example. Text field, we suppress the value. So if you keep it optional, it's an optional again. So come back to the Feb 50, just press enter. We'll see if it is working. Yep. Okay, it's an optional now. An entry is required in the field text field for 1000. What we entered? Okay, we entered as optional only. So let us refresh the transaction once. It's an optional slash o FB50. Let me enter with 1000. This is not required. This is required. So press enter. Okay, so now it's showing. Now it's an optional. I can enter or not enter. It's up to us. It's up to the business requirement. Okay. Any questions on this field status?
No problem.
No, no.
No? Are you sure?
Yes, yes.
Pakka?
Pakka, no doubts
It's it
as
is
of now.
it is very easy, right? Field status group. It is very easy or tougher?
Easy to change, means
Hmm.
easy to update like
Now you may think
suppressor.
now you may think it is very easy, right? But I'll make you tough now. Okay? Posting key.
Okay.
Now come back to, instead of going with this one, right? I'll go with the posting key. Posting key slash O OB41 is your standard transaction code. OB40, sorry, OB41 is your transaction code for posting keys. It's a standard posting keys where SAP has provided. Okay. Now so earlier I already told you 40, 50 are the two posting keys which are used for GL accounts, and we have many vendors, we have customers also, different posting keys provided by SAP for assets and for our materials and everything. Now since we are learning GL part, so we are using two posting keys. One is debit entry, one is credit entry. So debit 40. When I click here debit, so these are the different parameters for the posting keys. It's not getting opened. Do not change anything standard one, okay? People are changing the posting case descriptions also. It's really irritating. Okay, now, so as I mentioned, these are the different parameters which are used for this posting key. So this debit entry, since it is activated for debits, it is showing as a debit entry. Okay, account type, this GL account, this posting key 40, which is used for only GL account. Okay, so and on the top you can see maintained field status. So if I click here, what happens? Here also system gives me different options for field selection, whether optional, required, suppress. Now you should tell me if there is a fight between field status group and the fight between I mean basically the fight between field status group and posting key. What happens? Now I'm making that offer, right? The scenario.
Yes.
So let us consider the same field, text field. So text field. Okay, so in your field status group, just now we change to optional. Now let us make it to required here. Click on save. So for the only for the debit entry 40. So what we have done, missiles. So what we have done is we have considered text field for a testing purpose. Now field status group, we made this field as optional, and in posting key configuration we made this field as required. Is that correct statement?
Yes.
But
Yes.
I have made it only for the 40 debit entry, which is a required field. So basically we are testing only for 40. Okay, don't confuse, this is only 40 tests, 40 posting key changes. Okay, this is what we have done. Now while posting the transaction, system will give me optional or required. Which one you are thinking? What will be the result? Which one will win? Who will win? Posting key will be winning, or FG, I mean field status group will win? Let us have the competition then. Post one transaction. मजा आ रहा है? /o FB 50
I think posting key will be.
posting key. Your favorite to posting key, yeah? TA 98. Okay. Now I'll give 1000 only because 1000 is where we are. Okay, it's not an issue. Debit. Okay. So give some value for our testing. I'm not giving any values. Let us see what values it will system will throw. So an entry is required in the line item text for 1000. That's correct. So item text field, it is required field. It is a required field coming from the,
Posting key.
Posting key.
yep. So posting key is required field is set as mandatory for this field. So it is expecting field as. So if at all, if I change this to credit, what happens?
It will accept.
No, that text message has disappeared and it went to another field. It will accept. It is accepted. So in this case, who has won the match?
Posting key.
P key has won the match. Now let me tell you one more scenario. I'll put it. This one will keep it as this is the same posting key as required. Here I'll make it to suppress. What happens now? Tell me who will win the match? Bhuvaneshwari,
Posting.
Divya.
Posting key itself, Pramod.
Okay. So posting key. Whose answer is this one? Bhuvaneshwari sir or Divya's? What about Sakshi? What do you say?
Posting key.
Bah. Everyone is behind posting key only. Why? Chari?
Same thing, posting key, because
Hey.
in the earlier example, it
Ha.
made default from the
So
posting key,
you
right?
people are thinking this will come as, so between FSG is suppress value and posting key is required value. So since you are thinking, so you are saying your answer is required. So system will throw the error since it is a required field. Let us check for the, now what we'll do, go back, this is your, this is fine, which is required field, and I'll come back to the field status. I'll change this one to suppress field, save it. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll close this one again. I'll come back to this transaction. So exit once, so all your program parameters will get updated for this transaction too, the configuration changes. So 3 and reference, and this one TA98, and this is your 1000. I'm just testing with the required GL account. Okay, on the debit side, debit. So give 1 rupee. Now just press enter. Now what is the error? Tell me. Read it. Rules for posting key 40, which is rules for posting key 40, right? For posting key 40, it is a required field. And what is the description? And account 1000 set incorrectly. Account 1000 set means field status group. For this GL account, field status group set incorrectly for SGTXT field. SGTXT is nothing but text field. So there is a conflict between field status and text. Okay, it's a fight between field status group and posting key for the text field. Understood? The result is
Yes.
error. Okay, so everyone lost the game. You have to give me the treat. Hmm? So I will give
Okay.
you homework then. What you should do is, so here you make it as required. Here you can make it as a suppress. Okay. What else we have? Optional. Put it here optional. The combinations now. What are the combinations we have? Required here. See what happens. What will be the result? So what are the fields we have? Sub SRO, right? So SRO is your fields. In the I think in the field status also we have SRO only. SRO. So 3 into 3 total 9 combinations you will have it. So to total 9 scenarios you have to test it. Then you will be very familiar with the concept of field status group and the concept of posting key. Interesting? Posting key and
Yes.
field
Yes.
status. Now I made it little tricky, right? So on the
Yeah.
right side, if you look at here on the right side, I think last time I did something, but I'll remove the results. Otherwise, you will know everything. You test it from your side and just update somewhere the results. Okay. So field status group and posting key will control the fields during posting of the transactions. This will control fields during posting. Posting keys are used to indicate debit and credit. This will also control fields during posting. So field status group and posting key will control your fields during posting of the transactions. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just stop record this.